The RCMP warned Justin Trudeau's Liberals about illegal border crossers causing a, quote, health event. Today, I'll show you the government document wherein the police warned the government about disease potentially entering Canada through so-called irregular crossings, and they did it 5 years ago. Unvaccinated Canadians are locked inside their own country. They cannot get on a plane or a train to even leave. They can't even travel internally within Canada, and they're banned from trains and put on no-fly lists because of their COVID vaccination status. A truly malicious punishment from our leaders for not making the health decision the government insisted they make inside of the world's second largest country by land mass. Now, if you suggested closing the border to non-Canadians early in the pandemic, well, you were called a racist by the government. Remember this?
It reminds me of the time that the Chinese Canadian community had during the SARS epidemic, and it's quite concerning.
However, illegal migrants, vaccinated or otherwise, can enter Canada every single day, all day, and not be turned away the way unvaccinated Americans or Canadians are. Here's Alexa Lavoie's video from Roxham Road, Quebec, just a few short months ago. Take a look.
We see what happened. Pardon, monsieur, vous arrivez de où? Vous arrivez de où, monsieur? Est-ce qu'on vous a demandé un test négatif ou preuve de vaccination? Pourquoi vous n'utilisez pas la fonction légale de rentrer au Canada? Pardon, vous êtes de quel pays? Vous venez de où?
So to be clear, for our health, healthy, law-abiding Canadians whose only crime is to hold a different view on the necessity or effectiveness of COVID-19 vaccinations, a different opinion than Justin Trudeau, they are confined and castigated like North Koreans with too many ideas, while non-citizens breaking laws to come into Canada through a dead-end road, well, that's fine. But I can tell you that as early as 5 years ago, the RCMP informed the Liberal government that Trudeau's open border policies themselves could trigger a health crisis, or at least contribute to one. And the Liberals didn't do a single thing about it. It's here in an enormous access to information document package about the Emerson, Manitoba border crossing that we just received from the RCMP. We're busy reading through it all. And this information is made possible through your generous donations to our investigative journalism website, rebelinvestigates.com. We aren't finished going through all the documents, but this one stuck out for me, given the biomedical segregation state we're all living under here in Canada. Let's take a look at this RCMP briefing note from 2017 titled Operation Response Strategic Framework. And in it, they're discussing how to deal with the influx of illegal border crossers triggered by Justin Trudeau's irresponsible virtue signaling tweet, where he welcomed, well, I guess the entire world to Canada if they wanted to. The RCMP are trying to assess the unforeseen problems with an influx of 40,000 migrants, up from the prior estimate of 28,000 in the calendar year of 2017. Here's what they were worried about then. Besides the potential for a humanitarian crisis to unfold on the border, thanks to Justin Trudeau's stupidity. Quote, a significant health event, disease outbreak among asylum seekers with potential impact on the workforce and community at large. I will report more findings from these documents as we uncover them. And thanks again to everyone who donates and continues to donate to our research fund at rebelinvestigates.com. We could not do this important work without you. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. Rebel News is fiercely independent and would never take a penny in bailout bucks from Justin Trudeau. We would never compromise our journalism with subsidies and handouts from the federal government. Because of this commitment to independence, we rely on the support of viewers like you to help us ask the questions you want answers to. To offset our research and investigative costs, consider making a donation to rebelinvestigates.com. And thanks again.